I'm Mia Woolsey.
And I'm her husband.
With a questionnaire to help you pick the right Christmas gift.
Question. Are you looking to express how crazy in love you are?
And would you prefer your gift express that forever?
If you answered yes to both,
the Diamond Gift Set.
A pair of lab-grown studs and matching pendant, 1 carat total weight that'll make them weak in the knees and tingly all over. All for just $9.99.
Only at
Jones Brothers Jewelers.
100 years later, since 1921, J.C. Dillon Incorporated is still serving Central Illinois with all your residential, commercial, and industrial plumbing and site utility needs.
Whether it be a random plumbing repair or hookup, new water heater, water softener, sewage pump, sump pump replacement.
For a new underground water service, sanitary sewer, storm sewer, please contact us at J.C. Dillon Plumbing or visit our website at jcdilloninc.com.
J.C. Dillon Incorporated, proud supporter of Notre Dame High School.
Peoria Notre Dame. Developing the whole person. Body, mind, and soul. Providing Catholic education for over 150 years and counting.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Notre Dame High School, coming to you live from Peoria, Illinois. Tonight we welcome the Mustangs of Yorkville Christian. My name is Jim Lynch. Alongside me is my partner, the coach, Mike Plunkett. Mike, how are you this evening?
Jim, I'm doing great. It's nice to be back at the gym again. We're here Wednesday night, and I always look at it when you get done with one, you're ready for that next one, and here we are. So this is a good week.
Absolutely. Well, we are off and running with Jack Campbell controlling the tip, getting it to Caden Hudson, and the Irish are underway with the ball. Teddy LaHood with the ball in the lane. Gets it kicked outside, and the Irish are moving the ball well as they do. Wilderman with a little
extra jump.
Little extra hop there, yeah. And quick turnover for the Irish. Will turn the ball over to the Mustangs.
And you know, Wilderman, he's an offensive player. I was talking to Coach Locker about him, so when I said some guys just have that knack to score. He's got it. And but what was interesting there is, you know, he missed that shot by a lot. He wasn't into that shot the right way, so right. The travel was a factor.
I think it's his.
We're seeing a little different look here from there. We got a 1-3-1 zone.
Three ball is
Coach
up.
Locker
off
said
the
they're going
mark.
to start looking at some different things.
They certainly have enough weapons to try different things. And as you mentioned, right away, Wilderman attacking the hoop, gets fouled on the way up. This first foul for the Mustangs is going to be at number 12, Mason Bowles. That'll be his first and the team first.
One thing I've discovered in a short period of time watching him play is Wilderman knows where the basket is and he knows how to put the ball in the basket. So
His speed and athleticism gets him to the hoop
Yeah.
very quickly, and he's willing to take chances. Very talented young man.
he is. He's got some things you can't teach. You can coach and refine things and get guys better, and they got to learn a system and all that. But sometimes you just have natural, God-given ability, and he's got some of those.
So he goes 1 for 2 at the free throw line. We didn't have an opportunity to even jinx that first one.
No.
So the Irish are on the board, 1-0 here. We're approaching the 7-minute mark. And Wilderman with a quick steal. He'll attack the hoop and dribble out and try to get this offense set up for the Irish. They go inside to Campbell. Campbell.
They're attacking this 2-3 zone and
Which I love.
pretty well. You know, you go inside out a lot against the zone and looking to do that, but that inside man's got to be ready to turn at least squared to the basket. There's another steal.
Wilderman saw that from a mile away. Attacks the right side of the rim. Oh, and we're going to get a quick injury here. I didn't see exactly what happened here for that young Mustang.
You see that
just
again.
Looked like he landed funny.
Came
Just
across.
didn't see just.
Yeah, you
yeah,
could just see
you
there's
just
that little
don't like
roll
seeing
there.
that, yeah. Can't see what number it is, but our trainer is jogging out to check him. But that basket was good for number 11, Jack Wilderman. He's got 3 on the evening.
And the young man down, Owen Vest, I believe that's 13 down, isn't it? Owen Vest.
I believe so.
Who really made a nice defensive play there because he was doing his best to come in and disrupt that shot,
Right.
did not commit a foul. But in doing so, just landed funny. See if he can put any weight on that at all.
He is up, and you can see how gingerly he is moving. Head coach Chris Sherman looking to assist him getting off the floor along with the Notre Dame trainer. But no, he is not putting any pressure on
No, he's not even trying that.
Well, I don't care what team you play for. I don't like to see anybody get hurt. And Owen, we'd like to see it back on the floor sooner than later.
And, you know, sometimes what happens, particularly with young players, is you've never gotten hurt. Right. And then when something happens, you might think it's worse than what it is. And we hope that's the case,
panic,
not that
yes,
initial thing.
absolutely.
And you hope that's the case is what we have right here. I had a girl play softball for me one time, and I said, does it feel like you jammed your finger? She goes, I don't know. I've never jammed my finger before. And I said, okay, you might be all right then.
So nice. That was, I believe, the 3rd steal for the Irish there. Thatcher Hogan coming up with that one. Down
That's
in the
a good.
corner.
That's what Teddy's got to do. Is right idea there, but Teddy's got to turn and look at the basket.
So several turnovers. Well, I'd say about 2 or 3 turnovers each side of the division line here, and the Mustangs come down and do it right again with traditional carry.
And that's been something that you see ball handlers do so much now, and I'm glad some of these people are going to call it because that gives you such an advantage as a ball handler.
This is going to be on number 11, I believe, Sam Painter.
His first.
His first, I believe. We're going to wait for the official call. I like to serve as an official along with being an announcer, and that in fact was on Sam Painter, his first, team second.
Those are the kind of fouls you don't want to commit because they said it was a hold, and we're going to catch that pass anyway.
Right.
So just let the ball come in and then play.
Yeah, if you're not going to front them,
that's the play right there.
Nice basket there for Teddy LaHood.
If you go below the zone, then your guy flashing down the middle is going to be able to hopefully be open. If you go to the middle of the zone and he pulls up to become an offensive threat, the guy down low is going to become open. So far we've done a good job of that. Let's see if the Mustangs adjust.
3 balls up and off the mark there for the Mustangs. I believe that was number 22.
Oh, man, is that a nice pass.
The Irish really moving the ball well here, and nice rebound and putback. That's number 4, Caden Hudson.
I would still give the assist to Campbell, even though Teddy didn't make the shot. because we got points out of it. That was a tremendous pass.
And I tell you, Jack Campbell sees this floor as good. You
Yeah.
know, I know they play him in the post position here, but boy, he sees that floor as well as just about any guard. He really does.
Yeah. He has gotten to be a really complete player. And the other thing too, Caden Hudson, he did this the other night. He's just all over the offensive boards,
Right.
loose balls, everything. He's there, and pretty opportunistic.
So we got a substitution here for the
There we go
Another
again.
great interior pass, and we're going to get a foul called on this one. Teddy LaHood with the assist to Jack Campbell. Basket's good for Campbell. That foul's going to be on Chandler Norris. His first, team's third. And again, Campbell's basket is good. He'll get an opportunity to add one to it. Again, folks, the Irish increase their lead 10-0 here. And we're not quite halfway through the first quarter.
Yeah, the 1-3-1 is causing the Mustangs some problems because you pick that dribble up there, your pass takes you almost to the corner where you can get trapped pretty easily. And then we're doing a lot of that. And the chances of Wilderman scoring are usually pretty good.
And I tell you, if you're going to contest Wilderman, it's a risky business because he is really able to score with contact. And so Sam Panter is going to pick up his second foul. It'll be the team's fourth. And Wilderman's going to get an opportunity to add to his total.
Okay, here's a shooter's dilemma. You got a sub coming in for you. Do you make it and add to your point total, or do you miss it so you want to stay in the game? That's the dilemma.
I think for Jack right there, he just got his 6 points in the first quarter. I think he's okay with knocking it down and giving his buddy a chance to come in. So we're going to get, I believe that's Coach Sherman calling a full timeout as I see players off the floor. But I do love that dilemma there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you're a scorer, you're saying, I got a chance to get a point here, but, man, I don't have any chance getting any points if I'm sitting on the bench. So, because he did look over at the table, and he saw a sub was coming in for him, so that was always interesting.
So once again, folks, we are at we're approaching the halfway point here in the first quarter. The Irish lead 13-0. The Mustangs are absolutely struggling to get anything going in this first quarter. And Coach, what do you think Chris Sherman is saying?
Well, I think
to our visitors right now?
A couple things, because if you research and you scout Notre Dame basketball, you're thinking about that 2-3 matchup zone, a little bit of a ball press coming, and Coach Locker told me they were going to show a little different look this week defensively, and it's this 1-3-1, which is really trying to just create a different look, create some trapping in some places, just make it tougher for teams to get good looks at the basket. I think they're saying we didn't think this was coming. We might have prepared for something else. So they got to figure out a way to attack this thing. And probably the best way to do it is you got to reverse the ball in a hurry. It's kind of.
So another substitution for the Irish here. As number 13, Amari Breedlove is checked in.
And the other thing, too, this is kind of the way our varsity started the other night. We couldn't make a shot.
Right. They've had some good looks, but nothing can go. Nothing's going their way right now.
That's a good pass. This young man right here, I really like.
I tell you, if he's got a fan club, I'm willing to sign up for it.
I was talking to Coach Locker this morning about Blake Maxwell, and I said, I really like this kid. He looks like the point guard of the future.
Right. Again, I think we made some comparisons a couple games ago to David Williams.
Yes.
And really see some similarities in how he moves and some basketball IQ there.
I see a little David Williams. I see a little Declan Dillon. And I'm really talking, some of the, when you take even another leap up because of his ability to be able to handle the ball and quick with the ball, but also his competitiveness like David Williams.
So a couple possessions ago, we did see number 24, Kevin O'Donnell, check in for the Irish, and Thatcher Hogan is now returning to the game, giving Caden Hudson a little breather.
And that's another good addition to the squad. Is early on we didn't have Thatcher playing, and now that he's playing, he just brings a lot to the table.
I tell you, really beginning to see the depth of this JV squad.
Yes.
Nice little jumper in the lane there for Amari Breedlove off the feed from Hogan.
And I'll tell you another thing too. When you get a lead and you get a little cushion, they'll rest Hudson a little bit because Hudson was a valuable part of that varsity team right now. Oh, ouch!
We're gonna get a block call.
That was a tough.
Breedlove went down a little awkwardly. You get nervous when they fall like that. That's going to be on Painter. Or no, I apologize, not Painter. That's Chandler Norris, his second. Team's fifth. And number 13, Amari Breedlove, is going to get a couple of shots here. Breedlove's first one is down. He's got 3 on the night. Irish extend this first quarter lead, 16-0. We're under 3 minutes, 17-0. Do I dare the jinx, or do I just keep my comments to myself?
I didn't hear a word you just said there, so we'll just
I had a follow-up comment. I think I'm going to keep it to myself, but
I know the comment that you were going to make is a comment that I made the other night. That I think the jinx was in effect. Yeah.
We do have a substitution for the Irish. It's number 22, Dylan Langoff, checking in. I tell you, the Langoffs have had some success in this gym this winter. I guess I would say this winter season.
Let's keep it going.
Yep.
That's a tough rebound to snare.
Exactly.
The long ball that doesn't hit anything is really a difficult rebound.
And right about now, the Mustangs are trying anything they can to get a basket right now. Again, Coach Sherman encouraging his players to drive, but it's met with a lot of intense pressure from the Irish. Great pass from Maxwell up to Langoff. They go back to Maxwell. Maxwell does not shoot the 3. Kicks it over to Hogan.
And what Coach was saying when he was saying drive it, because what's happening, that's a long one by Breedlove, and I'll tell you what.
Mari's got a quick
shot
7.
that like he's done it before. Mari's playing well, and that's a tough look for the offense when he's the top of that 1-3-1.
Absolutely. Just a lot of length at the top of that 1-3-1. Makes you wonder if we might see that in our follow-up game tonight. 3 ball in and out for the Mustangs. O'Donnell comes up with the rebound. Hogan pushes the ball up quickly for the Irish. Langoff skip pass over to Maxwell.
Love the skip against the zone.
Hogan fakes the 3, dribbles, short corner, floats it up, no good. And Breedlove with the rebound gets hammered, and he's going to go to the line shooting a pair. Wonder if this is going to be on number 12. And it is. Giving Mason Bowles his second foul.
So they've got 6 team fouls, 3 players with 2 each.
Yeah, they really like to share them between those 3. Breedlove knocks down his first free throw. He'll get another. Number 12, Jack Lavengood, getting some final instructions before he sneaks onto the court, giving Thatcher Hogan a break. And again, I talk about the depth on this JV team. Coach Bradshaw really has to enjoy having as many weapons as he does.
Yeah, and you like that, you're playing with the lead, you can play some kids. You want to see some people. I don't blame that young man. You're open there because when they've been, Coach wants them to put it down and penetrate.
Right.
We haven't committed a foul yet, and the reason they haven't committed a foul is they haven't really pressured us.
Oh, Kevin O'Donnell had the drop stop on that, and I don't think he knew it. Sometimes you got to check over that shoulder.
They're telling him the same thing too. Yep. But I'll tell you, I really like O'Donnell, his effort, the way he plays.
Well, the Irish are going to get their first foul. That's going to be on Amari Breedlove.
But see, you put the ball down and go to the basket, you're going to run that you increase your chances of drawing a foul. What they need to do here, when you play 1-3-1, you need to try to skip the ball across. You got to make Amari work a little bit. Right now, they're going one side and staying there. Then Amari's Amari's doing a really good job of keeping them that side. But I would always come up and before the trap got reverse it right now, and then look to attack.
They're making it very easy for the Irish right now, going right, and eventually they're going to have to work their way out of that. Playing off with the ball, Fields Gets it into O'Donnell. I think he's
we're
going
gonna
to
be in
get
the bonus.
fouled. I think that's number 22 again. Chandler Norris with his third, team seventh.
That should be the bonus.
Should be 1 in bonus. Coach, that's 3 on 22. That's 3 on there.
Who got fouled? Was it O'Donnell?
O'Donnell. So O'Donnell's going to get
And I really,
1, possibly 2.
I've been impressed. O'Donnell's just a workhorse.
First free throws up off the mark for O'Donnell. Norris comes up with the rebound, and here comes Bulls. 3 ball is up and off the mark again for the Mustangs.
Very good block out. I think that was Livengood did a great job. Good positioning, exactly where he's supposed to be.
And again, did the work ahead of time.
Right.
And forced the Mustangs to, very close to a displacement call, but they knew the Irish were going to end up with the ball on the out-of-bounds call. So that's a situation where you just want the young man to go up with the layup.
Yes, yes.
1 too many passes on that. Nice fake. Drive on the far side. I believe that's live and good. I've got an unobstructed view here from the official. Oh, great move on the interior. Blake Maxwell gets his first basket.
That
of the
young
game.
man can play.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that right now.
Oh, I tell you, in and out, last second shot there from Austin Vugdevin, and I tell you, every shot attempt has been close for the Mustangs and just off the mark. And so we'll go into the first quarter break with the Irish leading 23-0, and the Mustangs just can't get anything offensively clicking.
Yeah, when you're missing shots, particularly long shots, and then become long rebounds that then become easy breakouts, and then you're pushing the ball down the floor. And the Irish are doing a good job taking care of the ball in transition and sharing the ball very, very well and making some shots.
Folks, again, at the end of the first quarter, the Irish lead 23-0. We'll be back in just a minute.
Want a gift that'll tell her you're crazy in love?
One that'll express it forever?
Answer yes to both.
Give the Diamond Gift Set.
A pair of lab-grown studs and matching pendant, 1 carat total weight, all for just $9.99.
Only at Jones Brothers Jewelers.
Folks, we're back for the start of the second quarter, even though the clock just started a couple seconds late. Irish lead 23-0. They have the ball. One thing that will be interesting here is that the Irish are in bonus already. Great feed inside. O'Donnell, shots off the mark. They fight for the ball. Although the Mustangs come up with it. Nice rebound there for Chandler Norris. And we're starting the second quarter here with 3 fouls.
Yes, that's coach is just going to say we're going to roll the dice.
Long
They're just
3
launching.
off the mark. Nice rebound for 21. Thomas Michaels. Few new faces on there, at least one new face on the floor for the Irish. O'Donnell with a nice
That's a good
pass.
ball. That's really good ball movement.
Oh, Maxwell again. Similar shot, different place in the lane, but his ability to dribble, penetrate, get some elevation on that jump shot.
And, I was just thinking, the bulk of our points that we generally get during the season are, not in the game right now. Who's going to score? Well, Maxwell has scored our last 4. And it was Maxwell scoring, but such good ball movement, starting with O'Donnell's little baseline pass.
So a couple of substitutions here for the Irish as number 14, Jack Campbell, checks back in, and number 20, Quinn Donahue, comes in for Notre Dame.
So we're seeing a lot of different bodies tonight, which is good. See, right now is where you want to get the ball to the left.
Now they've just done a double screen on that far corner. to get number 11 open. And again,
That's a good look.
There's
That's
a
gonna
good
be a
fake.
foul.
And
Still can't get it in, but
that foul's going to get called on Donahue, leaving the ground, creating contact.
I think that was before the shot. It's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah. But again, that double screen, they get the ball into the corner. He is wide open, still with the screen holding, and he dribble penetrates rather than just getting that first shot off.
Right.
Again, it's a lot easier to see it all from here with a view from the table and a view on the monitor. But I would encourage, I think, like Coach Sherman, shoot the ball. He just said it.
Yes.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yep. And you know what? When you're as a player, no better words can be told to you by your coach than shoot the ball.
Absolutely. Campbell wanted to throw it. He did. Good fake and move to the hoop. Number 20, Quinn Donahue picks up his first basket of the game, increasing the lead for the Irish, 27-0.
Okay. Everybody who's playing for us right now is playing with confidence. They just got to keep the ball from that right side. That's the reversal, and then if you make that one more pass down the corner, you might be able to get a guy that's going to flash into the middle.
Free ball is up and off the mark, number 22. Oh, we're going to get a jump ball here.
I thought we had.
They gave white ball at the beginning of the quarter. Because we made a mistake.
I think that ball should belong to Yorkville.
Yeah, I think White had it to
Yeah,
start the quarter.
Notre Dame
right
had the
in front
ball to
of
start
us,
the
so
quarter.
it
This should be Yorkville ball.
Should be Yorkville ball.
Yep. Yep.
We just got a nice compliment from Coach Sherman.
Well, you know,
I think we need to give Coach Sherman a chair, have him join us here.
But yeah, you know, you just want to get it right. If there's, that's a
that
really
great
good pass.
Oh, Quinn Donahue with a great assist underneath the basket. I think that was number
Live
12.
and Good. Live and Good was the one that
to finish. Yeah,
got the benefit for that. But what a pass! You're right by Donahue. A little travel before the foul.
Not sure I caught that, and not my job to have to do that. But
yeah,
I'll be honest, I wasn't watching.
I wasn't looking at the feed at all, to be honest with you.
Several substitutions here as we have number 5, Luis Collado check in. I think I see number 23, Nolan Dean, and number 33, Lucas Langen, all checking in for the Irish. Irish have a commanding 29-0 lead here in the first half. We're at 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Oh, nice again. Quinn Donahue is passing this ball so well, and we're going to get a travel along the baseline.
Boy, nice move by Campbell, though, but let's see what
he took one extra step
see
here.
If I can see. 1,
Yeah,
2.
I didn't quite see it.
Yeah, I think that might have been a pretty good move. It just looks, you know, kind of funny sometimes because he's going a long ways, but that's just good footwork.
I love Jack just hustles down, gets right back to work.
Yeah, he's not going to complain about it.
Again, great defense by the Irish, forcing just the awkward footwork and step out of bounds and getting the turnover. Number 23 here, this is Nolan Dean. I don't think they realize he's got a necklace on right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'd hate for that to get caught up in somebody's finger, or
yes,
that's going to hurt him one way or another. Nice steal for the Mustangs. They're coming back the other way. Number 12, Mason Bowles. We've got the jumper off the mark. Strong
Still can't
rebound.
get one to fall. You don't like those fouls
here.
that
This
far
is
from the
gonna be
basket.
1-on-1.
I think that was number 12.
Mason Bowles.
3 on him, coach.
And we got number 33, Lucas Langen. I think will be shooting the 1-and-1.
We're going to have a timeout. We will be back. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
I'm Bob Woolsey with loveologist Mia Woolsey.
Oh, Bob.
Mia, how should a man tell a woman he loves her?
Advance, establish eye contact, and say I love you.
groundbreaking, and to prove it,
According to research, diamond stud earrings.
science is smart, fellas. So is saving and beating the holiday rush.
While they last, Jones Brothers has 1 carat total weight lab-grown diamond studs for just $11.99.
And half carats for just $5.99.
A more advanced love. Jones Brothers Jewelers.
Folks, we're back here after the 30-second timeout called by Notre Dame.
Had a little jewelry adjustment here.
We did. Not the reason for the 30-second timeout, but we serve many roles here at the table.
And you know, as you get games that are, you know, starting off lopsided like this, you start looking at other things. I like to look at the shoe game, and I'm looking at Campbell and Dean out here. Both got a little color going on those shoes.
So that was a 1-on-1 free throw there for Lucas Langen. First one's off the mark, so he does not get the second. Do you have 18 fouls right now for Yorkville?
I have 8 for Yorkville, 2 for the Irish.
Okay. So now it looks to me like they got Campbell at the top of the 1-3-1. Again, look at how they're just able to adjust with different skill set at the front there. Oh, I like that defense there. They're going to call this one on Langen, I think, but
yeah, I don't know that he did anything too wrong.
Nope, that's going to be on 23. Nolan Dean.
Must have grabbed him.
Yeah.
Reached and grabbed him.
Because I thought Langen played some great
He
defense.
He
right
just
there.
walled up, did about all he could do. Ball went out of bounds.
Yep. I think, I don't think number 11, and that's Sam Painter, had quite entered the court all the way when he first touched it.
Okay.
And I think they caught him on his back foot, his right foot, not all the way entered. So Clado swings the ball over to Nolan Dean, back to Clado. Oop, that's going to get deflected. Clado comes up with it. It's a good job getting the ball around the defender. Clado takes a shot. He's going to get caught for the
I think
travel.
he shuffled his feet.
Yeah.
I still like the idea. The Irish are still trying to run it offense, move the ball. Yep.
I was waiting if they're going to blow the whistle because you could hear a few footsteps.
I think he didn't want to, but then when that last step came,
we could maybe let the first step or two go.
Yes.
Once that third one hit, it's like, all right, I have to do something here. So Amari Breedlove checking back in for the Irish. Again, Amari off to a great start for Notre Dame tonight. I've got him down for 8 points of the 29 scored in this first half. Tough pass, intercepted by the Mustangs.
If you're going to try to skip it, you got to do it from over your head as opposed to from the hip.
Short corner
shot
the ball
did
off
go.
the backboard, and it looks good from here. I think Collado might get called for this. It certainly did. That foul is going to be on Luis Collado, his first, team's fourth. Basket was good for number 23, Austin Vugdevin, if I'm saying that correctly. I apologize if I'm not, but that's the first basket here for the Mustangs. And his free throw's good.
3 the old-fashioned way. And the Irish got to just work on taking care of the ball, getting good shots. That's a good skip. The skip comes from over the head, not from the hip.
Absolutely.
And you got to have a little zip on it. We're getting a little sloppy with our passing.
Another quick 2 for the Mustangs. That's number 12, Mason Bowles. Just like that, they've cut the lead 29-5. Breedlove looks to drive, kicks it. So Breedlove gets it on the outside to Dean. Dean looks to penetrate to Breedlove. Can't quite hold on to it, and it's out of bounds it goes. It'll be Mustangs ball as we welcome number 3, Teddy LaHood, back to the game.
Yeah, it's been a while since Teddy's been on the floor. And that's the thing with games that get a little out of hand early is sometimes some of these guys that are, you know, they've earned the right to start. They don't get as much playing time, and you say, well, they get it. Well, still, you hate to punish kids just because you have a big lead.
Right. I suspect we will see Mr. LaHood in our evening, in our nightcap.
Yes.
You know, he'll get some minutes in that game as well.
He will. He's earned them.
But again, you certainly want to see him develop at this level.
Right.
And then put that to work at the varsity level as well.
Nolan Dean, nice job on the defensive boards that end. Had position, kind of just tipped the ball to himself. Didn't try to just grab it all at once.
So nice drive, short corner, little floater off the mark, but Breedlove does a great job on the rebound, put back. Again, Amari having a nice first half here for the Irish.
And you know, the penetration and good move by Donahue really created that, because now you got to bring help over. When he missed a shot, nobody was able to get a body on Breedlove for the follow.
So Teddy LaHood with the ball. Kicks it over to Dean. Dean swings it to Breedlove.
Man-to-man, we got to see if we can run a man-to-man offense.
Interested to see what the Irish will do here. Still moving the ball very well. Breedlove for three, good.
Tell you what, Breedlove has 3, 6, 8, 10, 11 points this half.
I like what we're seeing.
On not a lot of shots.
Three ball
Nice
is
shot.
good there. Number 12, Mason Bowles. I tell you that. We've seen a couple opportunities here where the Irish could just a little drop step.
Boy, that's a good
nice
drop
pass
down
and
pass.
finish. Nice finish there for number 23, Nolan Dean. But prior to that, Lingen had the ball. Just that little left foot drop step, I think he would have had a nice basket. But sometimes it's just the confidence to be able to do it. Boy, that's a nice pass and finish. Number 2, Quinn Donahue gets his second basket of the first half.
You know, you sprint the floor, good things happen.
Yep.
And that's an example right there of that. And a good teammate will find you, which happened there.
And I tell you, it's a combination as well of being vocal as you're sprinting the floor.
Yes.
It's one thing just to run. You can run all day, but if you use your voice and let them know where you are in the floor.
And I was always part, but we'd always teach them, don't just run down the middle of the floor with your back to the ball.
Right.
You got to widen out one side or the other and look over that inside shoulder at where the ball might be coming. And that's a just kind of something that has to be taught, and they have to learn how to do that. Some kids can do it instinctively, some don't, and those that do it, they get pretty good shots at the end.
Absolutely. So, folks, the score at the half, 38-8. Irish are in complete control of this JV contest. We've got just over 9.5 minutes on the clock for halftime. It won't be long before we're back. So enjoy a little break, and we'll be with you shortly. Thank you.
Peoria Notre Dame, developing the whole person. Body, mind, and soul. Providing Catholic education for over 150 years and counting.
Bob Woolsey back with Mia Woolsey.
Bobby.
You claim women prefer men who can think not just about today,
Precisely.
but also about the future.
It's science.
Right now, if you spend $500 or more at Jones Brothers, you'll get a gift card for $250 you could use for the purchase of a follow-up gift next year. Is this that sort of thinking?
It's science and it's sexy.
Spend $500 or more now, get $250 to spend next year.
Jones Brothers Jewelers.
Folks, welcome back to the second half of this JV contest between the visiting Mustangs of Yorkville Christian and our hosts, Peoria Notre Dame. Notre Dame got off to a very great start in the first half, have a commanding 38-8 lead. We have the starters on the floor for both teams. As Teddy LaHood kicks the ball into Jack Campbell.
Oh, good
Campbell
fake by Teddy.
Yep. Kicks it over to Caden Hudson. Caden Hudson with a great interior pass to Teddy LaHood. And LaHood gets the scoring going for the Irish here in the second half. Oh,
And that's
great
just pretty
steal.
indicative of what we've done tonight. We've just sharing the ball.
And again, Wilderman just doing what Jack does.
Yeah. Wilderman had 6 in the first half, quickly gets his first bucket of the second half. And
I suspect unless a lot changes here in the third quarter, we are going to have a running clock before the end of the game. Oh, nice little touch pass there from LaHood to Campbell.
yeah, and it's quickly gotten to
Yeah,
get
it's
close to a 40-point lead.
at the start of the fourth quarter. If we are at 30, we will be running clock, which is usually typically means an early night for all of us.
Yes.
I'll tell you one thing I love about Coach Bradshaw is he is always coaching. It doesn't matter if you're down 20, down 2,
Yep.
up 30, up 2, he is coaching.
And you know, Coach Locker and I talked about this earlier today, is that, you know, these kids right now, no matter what the score is, no matter what the situation is, you know, good, bad, otherwise, they are auditioning right now for spot on the varsity next year. They have to look at it that way. And the coach's job is to make them better, to get them ready to be on that
Absolutely.
varsity.
Nice little running floater from the short corner for number 22, Chandler Norris. That's his first basket of the game. Oh, nice
That's a
give and
great
go there
cut.
from
Little push from Norris, which unfortunately is
That's gonna
his
be
fourth foul.
fourth. That's right, Coach. Go there from
Little push.
nice
That's a
give and
great
go
cut.
there from.
But that was a great, you know, Hogan. I said this the other night in the JV game, and if you watch us play soccer and all this, Hogan was always in the right spot at the right time, and down into the postseason, you know, he delivered a couple goals by being where he's supposed to be. He's that way on the basketball floor. Some kids just have that knack of being there.
Thatcher Hogan just stepped over a little bit.
Hey, Coach, I need a trainer.
I think just got a call for a trainer. I think one of the varsity members for the Mustangs needs a taped ankle. Oh, nice floater and a great roll. I think that was
I
number
think that was
23. Folks, that is Austin Vudevin getting his fourth and fifth point of the game. A travel call here on the Irish.
And that's the thing you don't want to have happen. You don't want to get sloppy in what you're doing. Not saying that we are, but sometimes you can kind of lose a little bit of that intensity when you look at the scoreboard. And we don't need to do that right now.
So great interior pass there by the Mustangs, but I tell you, there's Thatcher Hogan forcing the jump ball, which will stay with the Irish.
Thatcher's just there. He just does so many things. When I saw Thatcher come in as a freshman, I thought, is he going to be able to be a contributor to the varsity team?
Right.
And the answer to that right now is yes.
I think strength, IQ, and athleticism,
Yes.
he is going to be an absolute contributor.
And just, you know, I don't know, he's a competitor, he's a winner.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, one of those floating jump balls like that, I don't know what you
that was
call,
Caden
but
made a good getting ball, but then little body. Yeah, that. I could see where coach would want to foul on that one.
So the ball comes into number 11, Sam Painter. And There's Hudson picking off the pass. He's going to go the length of the court for the layup. Caden Hudson picks up his second basket of the game.
And you know, you watch Hudson play and you think he's got a lot more points than 4. Well, he's going to about ready to get 6 right here. But because he does so many things just to make everybody better around him.
Whether it's on offense, just keeping a sense of calm and moving the ball, or disrupting on defense.
And
just like that,
6
he gets
quick ones right here.
Very quick 6 points right there. And just like that, we're going to have a 30-second timeout.
Just mainly to get subs in, I think, and trying to change things a little bit. But you know, you got to let your guys play, but you don't.
Right.
You know, there's a limit too, but.
So again, the Irish very, very quickly. I forgot to get that. What was it, 38-8?
38-8 at the half.
And that was a 15-8 second quarter, if I'm not mistaken.
You're correct.
And but again, very, very quickly, it's 12-4 here.
Coach.
In the third quarter here, is that right? 12-4. In terms of scoring for this quarter, that the Irish are just attacking the full length of the quarter with defense and fast break layup, and one thing the Irish have really done well tonight is scored at the rim. They have not missed any layups really at the rim, and really are playing a complete game and force passes like this. Yeah. So over and back call. I know Amari is trying to get to it before you know.
If Yorkville touched it first, it's over. Either way, even if Amari got to it first, I think the ball went off of the Yorkville young man anyway. But and again, I like that play by Amari. He just didn't assume, okay, that's an over and back, I'm going to let that happen. He still put pressure on him. That's how you got to develop that idea of that's how you play every play, every game. And, you know, we make a couple subs here, but you bring this guy in, and I'll tell you what.
Blake Maxwell just creates.
Yeah, he's just and he finishes around the basket. He's a basketball player. I like the kid. I don't know what other sports he plays, but he's definitely a basketball player.
So that one's going to
get called. I don't know if we're going to get that, if we get a replay on that again, but one thing that's a real teaching point that I always look at is if Wilderman tips that with his front hand as opposed to coming the other way, it's not a foul.
Absolutely.
And that's a hard thing for people to, because everybody wants to catch the ball and they don't want to get that lead hand. Just tap it ahead and then go get it.
Nice fake from Thatcher Hogan. Jumper's good.
Nice to see Thatcher have one fall. He's always doing so many good things. He's had a little trouble getting the ball in the basket last couple games.
3 balls off the mark there for number 12, Mason Bowles. I tell you, Mason tried everything in his power to sell that. But again, on the steal for number 22, Chandler Norris, he'll get his second basket of the game. Breedlove will go the opposite direction. And again, another layup. And he just continues to add to his total.
Yeah, you know what? He hasn't missed many. So, you know, he's got a lot of points on very few shots. Very unselfish by Breedlove and Hogan.
I think Mason Bowles is going to pick up his 4th foul here.
Yeah, they've got 2 with 4.
Yep. So Mason Bowles gets his 4th as we see Jack Wilderman to the line. And the first free throw is good. Jack Wilderman. He is, if I'm not mistaken, 3 for 4 from the line this evening. Is that what you have?
I'm right there with you.
I have a lot more faith in your stat tracking.
Well, that could be a mistake on your part, but
well, you know what? Nobody at home knew that, but now they do.
We can't both be wrong, so. We've extended this to a 44-point lead, which all but ensures we're going to have that running clock in the 4th quarter. But again, the thing you're looking to do as you're the Irish is don't get away from what you do. That 1-3-1 has just caused them all kinds of problems so far tonight. And again, they're keeping the ball on one side of the floor, which, you know, defense, we're trying to make them do that, but the offense, they got to look to come the other direction with it. Make the ball move a little bit, and that's going to make the defense move. Shot by Hazard off. Quick pass and shot from the corner.
So
Maxwell just got that bounce to him. You know,
Yeah,
he's just
pure hustle
all the
in
time. He's
everything he
always
does.
full of energy, never standing still, makes himself available.
He dribbles left. Maxwell dribbles, penetrates left in the lane, kicks it out. Or get, I think,
oh, double foul.
all right, so blue 11, that's going to be Sam Painter. That'll be his third.
And white
team's
24.
Third. And white 24 is Kevin O'Donnell. That'll be his first, team's second, if I have that correct. So a double foul. A nice move through the lane, up and off the glass, no good there.
O'Donnell's fouled by 11.
Boy, that was a great drive, I believe. That was Jack Lavengood who had a great drive through the middle there. But that foul, again, there was on number 11, was it not?
That's
on
correct.
Sam Painter, that'll be his fourth, team's fourth. As Kevin O'Donnell's at the line shooting two, he misses the first one.
And if it's a double foul, I think Mr. Cummings was asking this question as well. Double foul would be a jump ball,
I believe.
which means the possession should now go to Yorkville Christian.
Yeah.
So that's something needs to get clarified. I think that's the rule on a double foul. You don't see double fouls very often.
No, you don't. Well, that one just went a little high. So we're going to get clarification on they're looking to call our
Yeah,
other
the next
officials over.
possession should
Yeah.
belong to the Mustangs because that double foul is a jump ball.
They said no. Wasn't a jump ball there.
The word on the scores table is that double foul does not result in a jump ball. So I don't know. We're going to get some clarification.
Yeah, how
on
do they
that.
determine it's our ball?
Maybe we had possession at the time of the foul.
That's what I'm wondering.
Another great move by number 10, Blake Maxwell. He's got 8 now. Folks, we are approaching the 32nd mark of this third quarter. Irish lead 60-14, as you can see on the scoreboard at the bottom of your screen. Our fourth quarter will begin and end with a running clock. Three ball is good from number 22, Chandler Norris. He now has 7 on the quarter. Three ball is up. It's going to be a travel call on Dylan Langhoff. I think they're saying he took a step into the shot.
Yeah,
after
maybe
he
just
caught it.
I was looking down and I didn't see. Sometimes you just don't get your footwork down and you end up getting caught traveling.
It looked like a travel on the far side. No call. Basket's good. Number 22, Chandler Norris.
He's had a nice quarter. It's 9 points this quarter for him.
So, folks, at the end of 3, the Irish lead 60-19. We'll be back in a minute. And again, folks, this final quarter will be a running clock for this JV contest. Don't go far. We'll see how this one finishes up in just 1 minute.
A 100 years later, since 1921, J.C. Dillon Incorporated is still serving Central Illinois with all your residential, commercial, and industrial plumbing and site utility needs.
Whether it be a random plumbing repair or hookup, new water heater, water softener, sewage pump, sump pump replacement.
For a new underground water service, sanitary sewer, storm sewer, please contact us at JC Dillon Plumbing or visit our website at jcdilloninc.com.
J.C. Dillon Incorporated, proud supporter of Notre Dame High School.
Yeah, as we come back to start the fourth quarter, as Mr. Lynch had mentioned, we're going to have a running clock here, so we'll go by quick. So we don't want to miss out on our sponsors. Midwest Orthopedic, River City Roofing, Hine Construction, Kelleher's, Jones Brothers Jewelers, Darren LaHood, Country Companies with Jim Carlson. We also have the J.R. Koch team, Lou's Drive-In, the Nethery Group, the Quellen Consulting, J.C. Dillon, Baird, Pearl Companies, Oliver's, Cruisins, and M4 Steel. And we will, again, mention them later in the night, but we certainly appreciate their sponsorship and what they do for our basketball programs here at Peoria Notre Dame. So again, thank you to all of our P&D basketball sponsors.
So folks, again, it's a running clock here, so we're going to zip through this final quarter of this JV contest. Collado with the ball, swings it over to number 21, Thomas Michaels. Gets it in the hands of Donahue. Back to Collado. Irish working the ball very well right here as they find an opportunity to try to penetrate. Almost stolen by the Mustangs. Oh, nice hustle play.
Good hustle by Bowles.
And jump ball was called right before the coach, Coach Sherman could get his timeout called.
So it worked out well for him.
Three balls up for number 11, off the mark. Boy, there's a hustle play, number 12, Mason Bowles. Again, just a hustle play for Mason Bowles, sneak in there, get that put back, and that got called on. I think that was number 33.
That was 33. There's Lucas Lang in his first foul that Bowles looks to attempt, and he does complete the three-point play for the Mustangs.
If I'm not mistaken, they've only had about 2 free throw attempts this evening.
That's exactly right, and they've both been and ones.
Yeah. They haven't had much of a chance to attack the hoop at all, just due to this Irish defense.
Right. They've made it in some ways. They've made it kind of easier for us to guard them. In other ways, we've done a really good job guarding them. So it's a combination. And I heard Coach in that last break in between quarters telling the team, we just keep going right. We gotta switch things up.
And we talked about that in the first half with the 1-3-1 defense for the Irish. They kept going to the right side of the court, really making it predictable for the Irish defense. Nice move and finish, number 21, Thomas Michaels. That was a great move.
That was very nice. Took it across the lane with authority and finished very, very well. I love where he's playing on defense right now. You split that gap or that distance between the two offensive players. That makes that pass very difficult.
Substitution here for substitution for the Mustangs, number 53, Daniel Cripple. Comes Michaels again. I thought for a second he was going to do it, but instead he gets his teammate the ball, and number 20, Quinn Donahue, is going to take a chance and
almost the exact same thing.
Exactly.
Same move, different face.
I love that skip pass when it's effective like that. I tell you, this Irish defense working well. Collado with good defense. Wow, I am shocked that one's a little bit late. I do not like the late whistle, but that's why I'm sitting at the table over here. So Collado picks up that one. It'll be his second. And number 23, Austin Bugdevin, is going to get an opportunity to shoot 3. Misses the first. his 3 will be more than I think they've shot all game.
Yes. 2 free throw attempts going into this try.
Substitution for the Irish here. Number 12, Jack Livengood. Number 22, Dylan Langhoff. Check in for Notre Dame, as Vugdevin will get his final of 3 attempts. This one does not fall. It went every way but
yeah,
in.
that touched everything but the net.
Langhoff
from deep.
He might take another chance, and he does. That one,
that falls.
That does fall. Dylan Langhoff gets his first points of the game, a nice 3. Number 12, off the mark. I thought that one was going to fall. Livengood with the rebound. We're under 3 minutes to go here in this game. A nice move here for number 11. We're going to have a little battle down under. Good defense for the Irish. Number 0 with the 3 ball off the mark. Number 20, Quinn Donahue with the rebound for the Irish. He'll bring it up. Gets that free throw line extended. And number 12, Livengood. They swing it around. Back to Donahue.
Good ball movement.
Donahue back to Livengood.
Continue to play unselfishly is what coach wants to see. Penetrate when you can. There's nothing to the basket. You kick it out. Good ball fake.
I tell you, it lost his balance. Number 20, Quinn Donahue, loses his balance, still gets the shot off. And just a timeout for a
just to get a sub in.
Number 3, Caleb Bowles will check in. I suspect a brother of Mason. Or a relative of some sort.
I would think so.
That ball's thrown away. Folks, we're under 2 minutes. Irish lead 69-22. Gym is starting to fill up a little bit on the Irish side at least.
Yeah, I don't know how many folks will come here from Yorkville, but we'll see. That's a pretty good trip, I would imagine.
I suspect they might be here.
Yeah.
You know, they might
Up
have
above?
Yeah, they might be in the upper deck there. And that ball's thrown away by the Mustangs.
And we'll have our student body arriving for a scheduled 7 o'clock start. And the way this is going to finish up, we'll get right around that 7 o'clock start.
It's nice when those start on time. Oh, nice pass. We're going to get a 3 attempt. Off the mark for the Irish. Here comes the Mustangs, and we're going to get a quick foul. This one, I think, is going to be on number 23, Nolan Dean.
We have to give
sure
Lane Langhoff a little grief. Lane was a point guard. He's got, Dylan out here launching threes. I'm just saying, but somebody in the family can shoot it.
I was going to say, he might be the best shooting Langhoff I've seen. I haven't seen his father shoot.
He was a
long
point
time,
guard, probably for a reason.
Yeah, probably.
I'd like to say that reason is because he's really good as a point guard, but is it because he couldn't shoot? We'll have to let Lane explain himself on that one.
That was a nice steal and finish for Thomas Michaels. Ball goes in the corner to number 0, Cody Hazard. Swings it back up top. Go back in the corner. Looks to drive. They get it back up top. 3 ball is good. Number 12, Mason Bowles. He's put together a nice game today. I think he has about...
Got 11 total, I believe.
I'm right there with you. And that'll do it, folks. Final score, Notre Dame 71, Yorkville Christian 25. After a 38-8 first half, it was good to see that Yorkville was able to get 25 points on the board.
Yeah.
But this one was controlled completely by the Irish from start to finish.
It was and really, Yorkville may be a little shorthanded. I don't know, where things are, but I do know that I think Coach Bradshaw's got to like what he saw out of our kids as far as how they're handling the basketball, moving the ball, knocking down shots, doing a lot of good things. So look at this as every time I've seen our JV play now, they've gotten a little bit better each time, and that's what you want to see at this age level.
So, folks, that'll do it for our JV contest. The Irish win 71-25. We'll be back here in, about 15-20 minutes. I see 15 minutes on the clock, and maybe a few minutes more before we get things going for our varsity contest. So don't go far. Varsity contest between the visiting Mustangs of Yorkville Christian and our very own Peoria Notre Dame Irish coming up next. Don't go far.